And welcome back to Slay the Princess. Well, not
Welcome back.
Yeah, we've never been here before.
You're getting too used to our Xenoblade streams, where that kind of just goes on forever.
Yeah.
But yes, we decided to play Slay the Princess. I saw a Let's Play of it and figured that the squad would like it.
I don't know why we're slaying the princess. The princess seems like an okay woman to me, but alright, whatever. I don't know. It seems a little cool.
She embezzled tax money. Therefore, you have to do what you have to do.
How do you even... Is that even a thing you can do? Embezzle tax money? Because, like, you can embezzle and you can do tax fraud, but can you embezzle tax... What is that? What would that be?
I don't know.
I think I'm overthinking it. But yeah.
She committed tax fraud.
Well, that's honestly perfectly acceptable. It might not be legal, but it's morally acceptable. Alright. Content warning. This is a horror game. I don't know why it doesn't take up the whole screen. But, now it does.
There we go. What did you have to press for that?
F11.
Nice.
That is the universal hotkey for, go full screen.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's actually pretty useful. Works on most things. Not everything, but most things. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark places, have heart and see them through.
There are no premature endings.
There are no wrong decisions. Oh, only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Well, that's nice. That's a lot of things.
Follow us on Twitter.
So
yeah, we don't have any loaded
Do
files.
we care about the controls? Uh-oh. There are controls. Well.
If you want to skip dialogue, I guess.
Yeah. Why would you? Isn't that like the whole game?
The hero and the princess.
Chapter
You're
1.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You may want to turn it up like 1 or 2 notches, just to get the narration.
I mean, I can hear it, but it's gonna... Usually the highest I go is
You're
20.
here
It
to
reverbs
slay
beyond that.
I was gonna think like 18.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay.
So these are your dialogue options.
If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. End of the world? What are you talking? Oh, I can talk directly to the narrator.
Yeah.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? That's a lot of options.
Can
Jesus.
someone else do?
Can't someone else do this?
I'm okay with the world ending.
Damn. Do I get some kind of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Viva la revolution.
Damn. Well, I guess we should decide: are we ignoring the the narrator, or are we acknowledging him?
It's your choice.
Because, well, I guess you know more than me, so I guess I'm making the choices now. I could continue the story in a very what do you call it?
Matter of fact way.
No, I was gonna say like a Stanley Parable way of just being like, okay, moving on.
Yeah, the OG ending of the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, but yeah. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Who the fuck are you?
The narrator. Do you have any evidence Pixar it didn't happen?
I'm genuinely considering choosing that, but I want to see all the options. Have you considered? This is probably the same options.
Some of them are recycled.
Can't someone? Yeah, a bunch of them are recycled. I think it's all of them from that point on. Okay, I'm sold. Okay, I do want to ask more questions about this. Yeah, I do want to say, do you have any evidence to back this up? I made it the fuck up.
Already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
That's circular logic,
Make
sir.
it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
That's circular That's the gambler's fallacy, you bastard.
Okay.
I don't like your logic.
I've already played the slots 12 times. That means that my likelihood of winning has gone way up.
I'm already here, therefore the likelihood of me being here for a good reason has gone up. I'm going to say, this.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
Fuck you and your cryptic nonsense. Tell me.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important.
No, I disagree. I think it'll be easier if I know what the fuck I'm dealing with.
Well, listen, because listening to her is in their nature, and when they do, everything will come crashing down.
So she's going to inform people of something which will destroy the world.
The nihilist dialogue option.
The nihilist run begins now. How about this one?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Alright, fuck you, bitch.
Let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Arguing with the narrator for 10 minutes.
Hey man, I want to know the facts.
Because the end result...
Nobody told me anything.
No matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end. There is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Jeez.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I believe the slay is in italics.
Slay. Nice.
Kill!
Hang on. No, I'm not gonna do that every time. Maybe when I actually choose to do it. Well, alright. I guess this guy's not gonna give me anything useful, so I might as well keep walking and see what new information I get.
You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What the fuck? Who's he? The
voice,
character.
The voice of the hero.
The character I'm playing as. But not really, because he's a separate entity from me.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Just throttle the princess to death. Domestic violence.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh, you live in squalor?
Who's
Fucking
there?
kill yourself?
She sounds dangerous.
Well, actually, yeah, her voice is not very reassuring.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah, the more effective way she could have manipulated me is by not sounding like she's in charge here.
Room service.
Room service, knife. Somebody order a princess dead?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Shut up, bitch!
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No.
Cap?
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
She's being creepy.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Damn.
What are you gonna do, Blake? Well, clearly she's armed. She's got two of them.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Damn.
Squint at the princess.
Squinting.
I've got my eye on you.
Two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
I mean, I'm the one with the blade. She's the one being unreasonable.
Squint.
I had to for the memes.
So does she.
Eventually, our eyes will just be closed.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to
Mexican standoff.
Mexican standoff with the princess. Well, I only have two options now, and it's drop the blade or slay the princess. I do have to say that, like, I'd prefer to talk with her, but she's being a bitch.
What's it gonna be?
And
Your cursor's got the knife.
I guess I'll do what the game says, because she is being really, like, ominous, right? Like, she can't be innocent. There's no fucking way.
Alright, is it time for the hotkey?
Damage.
Kill!
Clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Damn, she fucking punched you to
Feels
death.
like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
So much for no wrong choices.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first.
She's secretly,
holy
like, 5th level monk.
Yeah, damn.
We can still turn this around.
I don't think we can, my
Quick time
guy.
event.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure.
What about the hero? Is he gonna help me? Damn.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. You've
Do you
been
not
very
feel
helpful.
the ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Look, man, all I'm gonna say is the princess did more to convince me to kill her than you did, so maybe you should get off your fucking high horse.
Yeah, really.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your
Standing
ribs
here,
as a heavy blow
I realize.
falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Okay.
Oh,
I think I did it.
The two
Well, that's it, guys.
fall to the floor.
Game over.
GG.
this was fun.
The
I
princess
disagree.
gasps.
I think
Her
your
voice
definition of
unhealthy
fun might be a little
rasps as her
fucked up.
lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than you thought you would.
I think your
But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Kinda looks like
You
it.
don't have time.
I
to
mean, I
worry
did what the
over
game
such
said,
things.
so
Everything goes dark,
roll credits.
and you die.
Alright. That's the stream.
Chapter 2. The
You're
adversary.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Hello, everybody, and
it
welcome
will
back
be
to Slay
the end
the
of the
Princess.
world.
Episode 2, Electric Boogaloo. Didn't do so well the first time, but I'm sure we'll get it right.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This
Well,
is
shut
the
up, bitch.
first time either of us have been here.
Shut up, bitch.
If he doesn't remember what
Fuck
happened,
you,
then
bitch.
maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You're not in
I
our,
know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder.
yeah, you're not
than
in
you
our
thought to keep
Snapchat
secrets
group.
from me.
No, I don't have Snapchat.
on that night that I was
That's
like,
fine.
hey, I need somebody to
Doesn't matter
fight
if
me in the
it
center
is.
of town.
The only thing that matters
When I went and
is
picked
marching
Evan
to
up,
that
I
cabin.
was driving back to the center of town, and I was playing break shit on the on the thing, and Evan pulled up a Snapchat and sent Nathan a Snapchat with that video and him saying, Nathan doesn't know Blake is serious. And then Nathan responded with him just staring into the camera with Doom music playing. Alright, well, I learned something last time, so...
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, what now?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
This is actually
Lying and cheating
Stuff that I
doesn't
haven't
sound
seen
like her at all.
Really?
Nothing
Already?
matters.
Yeah.
We're
It's not
already
like
off the
you
beaten
lie
path.
or cheat in the
Mhm.
middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
The Stubborn.
we have a new voice.
This is a new character. Interesting.
The stubborn.
The cabin is
What the
tighter
fuck
than
is
the
this?
exterior would suggest. Its cold
this the
stone
TARDIS?
walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
That's
The only
Justin.
furniture of note
I'll
is
go
a
get it.
black iron
Thank you.
altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
We're gonna have to explain
The
this to him.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. Slay the Princess speedrun begins now. I'm taking the blade,
Take the blade from
go into the
altar.
basement,
It
and
would
I'm
be
killing the
difficult
bitch.
to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We ain't fucking around.
How's it going? It's going good. We started about 10 minutes ago. I figured you would.
Revealing a rough
We're on
Kill
chapter
it.
2.
Kill her yet?
Yes.
Walls pressing at your sides
But we
and
died in the
tightening
process.
as you descend.
Really?
Yeah, she
Yes,
basically
you
whipped
put
out
the
them
lowest
hands
heavy
and started
aggressive.
fighting us.
Really?
Almost
Yeah.
sulfuric odor
Any
to
remorse
it.
in her eyes, or?
If the
No,
princess
she's
lives
actually
here,
an absolute
slaying her
cunt.
will probably be doing her a favor.
Wow.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Well, I'm here to give you a bad one.
This isn't what she sounded
bad
like last
fight.
time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good.
Sounds like the
my
dropped
kind of
metal
princess.
pipe.
Gain enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to save.
She's just like counting every single time you're waiting.
All right.
As you
Making a
descend the
song.
final
Oh
step,
shit.
The form of the princess comes into view.
This was not what she looked like
That
before.
Shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Just shoot her.
Looks like she could rip those chains out.
We don't
of
have a
the wall
gun.
Without a second
Okay.
thought.
The game did not give us an option to have a gun.
Damn.
Oh, it's
You
Wait,
have
the
a
hero's
gun.
back.
I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't
Or was that the
stick for
stubborn?
either of us.
What was this? I don't remember.
Interesting. I missed it.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
I don't like
I'm
you.
going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Oh my god.
Fuck all the options.
With
Kill
a
this bitch.
singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself
Slay the
headlong
princess.
She
towards
looks
the
very
princess.
enthusiastic.
Yeah, I don't think she's into this. I mean, I
Here
think
we
she's
go.
too into this.
Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Who the fuck is stubborn?
I don't fucking know, my guy.
Feel flesh give way.
You know
before
almost
sudden
as much as
impact
us.
blunts your momentum. Your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
Why do we look demonic too?
Do this. Just
Yeah, we do.
pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm. You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade free, the princess slams you down onto her knee.
Kinky.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter.
Motherfucker.
Like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room. You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully, but you can feel the hilt in your grip. You still have your weapon. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered blade's dress.
I can't hear the narrator over all the gore sounds.
For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Damn, hella hard right hook from her.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her. She's
Huh!
throwing us around.
The lead pipe,
like
grab it.
something out in her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, her fingers gripping your scarf.
Skrig.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is
The lead pipe sound
crack
effect.
of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
Ugh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Damn, this bitch tough.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
Uh-oh, a new voice.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint, what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Then what is going on? What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here. And if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still another, and I don't trust you. Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that.
There's nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Damn.
We throw in hands.
I haven't signed off on anything.
Kill!
Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin.
Okay, then we need a better weapon, because the knife ain't cutting it.
Yeah.
Tells me we need space, and I trust instinct.
We're gonna need the Holy Avenger for this one.
I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence is poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are at the cabin. See you later!
See you later, Stinky.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. Can't let her spread any further.
I don't like how he says
Things
it.
are always
I thought the same thing. I just chose not to engage.
Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Damn.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given
Cabin's the
serious
same.
thought to your
Yeah.
predicament.
I have not.
I've thought,
Last
I just
advice
don't have that
was
many options.
no
I want to look around for a better weapon. You're not letting me.
What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now.
I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a
Hello,
wall of
welcome to the
flesh
stream.
than a building.
Something.
Its
That's a unique
stone
name you've got there.
walls squeeze
It
at
certainly is
both
something.
sides, leaving you
Yep.
no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall.
Ooh.
A pristine blade perched on its edge.
Looking like a
The blade is your
Junji Ito
implement.
short story.
You'll need it if
Yeah.
you're going to do this right. See, we have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. The only space is out there.
Shut up, Punted. You're one of the worst. Give me the blade. Wait.
A mirror. But there is no mirror. There's the iron altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There is no door. There is. Circles, all of it circles.
There
Something
is.
towards the end of the road.
Bro, what the fuck you want?
Gaslighting.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. Worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Wait, did we not have a weapon before?
Correct.
Good.
You have to take it
There's no
there.
overcome her without it. We need
At the
it
beginning of
part
every
us.
cycle, we don't.
That steel
Nah.
claw is as much a part of us as any.
Yeah, what's up with this
You
mirror?
step forward, approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you?
It's
Yeah,
not
I'm very proud of that. I do like to commit to the bit.
Why don't we wipe it clean?
She's gonna be behind us, isn't she?
I'd like to see what's in the mirror.
Drag your hand across
What
the
the
door
fuck?
leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open.
I'm losing it.
Scraping against
There
the is no floors and
mirror in
revealing
Ba
a
Sing Se.
path ahead.
Damn.
Just gaslight the player.
Uh, I feel like I'm going insane, not the character.
There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom. But it will require...
There's me, the guy who only had to draw specifically this. Okay, draw climbing down, but from first-person perspective.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It's just a wall.
I'm pretty sure everything's from first-person perspective.
The princess
Yeah.
slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her
Yeah,
voice,
shut up, narrator.
bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
You had more fight in you than last time. That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Go to her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
You know what? I'll try that plan, okay, Hunted? I'm not letting her outside. That's a terrible idea, but I'll try that plan.
Dead certain. Everything inside of me screams for it.
I don't think this is working.
Closer. She needs to cease to give chase. You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by ruling foot. But soon, there is solid ground.
It doesn't look like this would be something that escape would be a possibility.
Crevice will need to be faster than her.
No.
Whatever happens needs to be
You turn
resolved
to
down
face
there.
what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The
Oh, she
princess,
digivolved into a
imposing
Balor,
and
dude.
tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Is she even chained up anymore? Jesus.
Her face widens.
I think
into
there's still a
broad
chain.
grin.
Yeah.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
I don't like you.
Can't get that close. She'll kill us in a tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us. Stand beyond her.
Yeah, she is
chains,
chained. It's on her
let
thing, but she might be
frenzy.
faking.
She'll break them. We run.
I don't know if I want her
really
breaking
don't like
them.
the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
Stubbornness has been real quiet.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're going to do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Starts jacking off.
Yeah, where's that option?
That would goad her pretty well.
Okay, I've got a lot of options here. Hang on.
Well, I'm gonna grab my drawing that I put in the fridge like 2 fucking seconds ago.
Okay.
Have you played this before, Jacob?
I watched a Let's
This
Play of
again?
this.
With this free.
We are already off the
here,
off that
there,
path.
None of
Yeah.
that matters.
This is
I'm
already
always in a
completely
bind.
new from what
I'm
I've seen.
always in one place. Why do you act like you know me better than I know myself?
Because you a bitch.
I don't. I don't. I want to know what the fuck is going on here.
Attack her
I had
self-confidence.
to be perfect and it ended. And now that it's gone, you just keep dangling it in front of me.
I'm
I
sorry,
think
that's my balls.
I'm a
More than
little
teasing.
obsessed.
It's cruel. It's cowardly. It's selfish.
No, she just wants to fight.
I know what
Yeah.
I
Sexual.
want, and I'm sick of waiting.
Bloody desire.
Oh, she's
Oh,
gonna
she
fix
broke
this.
it. She coming.
Ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Oh, no choice.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and
Oh, I guess we
scramble
don't
up
have
the
a
ledge
choice.
towards the tunnel entrance.
Maybe we can knock her down the hole. Wait for her to climb up and stick her down.
Heh.
Hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do. Instead,
Didn't we call that a princess?
Yeah, I think we might be a little off track here.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Alright, to the Goon Cave.
Heh.
Reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel. The cabin door finally in sight. But once
That doesn't
within your grasp,
look like the cabin anymore.
That wasn't when we entered.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird,
this is a little creepy.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance
Oh
back
shit,
at the
she
cabin as
big.
The princess,
Damn.
singular in
Big
her
lady.
desire to destroy you, explodes through the
Whoa,
doorway.
big lady.
While walking a dangerous path, if you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
What's it gonna be?
Adjust
fallen
glasses.
right into my
You've
trap.
fallen right into my trap.
You've activated my trap card.
Traps aren't real. The only thing that's real is
Traps aren't real, dipshit.
She charges.
Goddamn.
Fully determined to end you in a single move.
Oh, it's a knife. Put it on her.
Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing right. You
Shut
move
up.
out of the way,
No more
this time
thoughts.
it's not
Stab.
nothing. Yes.
I was supposed to be doing this the whole time.
Just mind.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is
Shut
what
up.
I've needed. This is.
The two of you engage in a devastating. She's stronger.
Fucking
Are
hell.
we actually stabbing her?
I
have no idea.
She's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Oh, my knife's all bloody now.
Nothing. These blows are nothing to us.
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong.
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on.
And then what happens?
To handle! I like how the figure changes to like a, okay.
Something has taken her away. It's left something else in her place. What?
Where does she go? Should we try and find her?
An enemy.
And there's that mirror. Why is it here?
I
Why
don't
now?
like the an.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
No.
It hasn't ended. We're still here.
The world didn't. We're still here. Come on. Just need to keep going.
I like the stubborn.
Come on,
No,
man.
fucking
One more,
dude.
one more lotto ticket.
Begging you, don't do this.
It's different now. It feels. I don't know. Final.
Final destination.
Things of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Fuck the mirror.
Not literally. Fuck. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
You said that.
Final. Things of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to
Yeah,
find
you
the
did
princess.
say all of this already.
Awkward. The voices feel small, distant as you approach.
I want to. Yeah, I want to see
I
this.
am Sans.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you.
I mean, yeah, I'm a horrifying monster. I can tell by the arms.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here.
Oh, there's the princess.
At the cabin.
You are at the cabin.
Oh, shit. What the hell is going on?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I am what we in the business call confused.
Understandably.
Blake accidentally getting the true ending in first try, maybe?
No, probably not.
That'd be funny.
Oh my god, there's so many questions. Give me a fucking second.
White Knight the hands, Blake.
Shake all of the hands one by one.
She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
The last option.
I am
Kill
solitary lights.
Wait, was that a thing?
Yeah.
What are you?
Oh, is that an eye at the top of the screen? No, that's just the weird figures in my hands. Never mind.
I think that you are like me.
Cringe.
We are
Damn.
ocean,
You're cringe.
reduced to shallow.
You're cringe!
Through the acknowledgement
Both
of,
characters start breaking down.
through the acknowledgement of your cringe, you have become based. Based on what?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't see no world.
Zawardo.
Nothing as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow.
Go hollow.
Whoa.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
To reshape into a corpse.
You're being semantic.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back. Wait. How many more pieces of video do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Well, fuck you, bitch.
I am infinite.
Oh, shut up.
The rest will find their own way home.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Alright, fine.
You know what you must do. You know what you must do.
All right, fine.
What are you gonna do, Blake?
She asks
Aw.
that I tell you to remember her.
Tell you to remember her.
Everything
Damn.
goes dark, and you die.
I was really hoping you'd wait forever.
Wait forever.
Chapter 1.
God damn it.
So, Blake, what do you
You're
think's
on a
going
path
on right
in
now?
the woods.
And
at the end of
I'm
that path is a
schizophrenic
cabin. And in the
and
basement
in a
of
very
that cabin
abusive relationship.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
So we're back to the very beginning.
If you don't,
So what'd you choose at the beginning? Just immediately kill her?
I didn't choose anything. I watched a Let's Play.
I'm talking to Blake.
No, I tried to ask her some questions and she wasn't being very receptive to my questions, so I eventually decided to kill her. And then she beat the shit out of me.
But you both ended up killing each other the first time around.
Yeah, that's
you make
true.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
What if the narrator's
We're
just
not gonna
another
go
version
through
of us?
this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed
That's
to
my
save
thought, too.
princesses, not slave.
I think all of the voices are in my head.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We're God's strongest schizophrenic, that's all.
God gives his most demonic princesses to his most powerful schizophrenics. His
The
most
interior of the
bloodthirsty
cabin is
schizophrenics.
almost entirely
This is well and truly the
The
beginning.
air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted.
It's also
in a
got the,
fine
like,
layer of dust.
semi-charming
The
music.
only furniture of note
Yeah.
is a plain.
Can't wait for the lead pipe re-entrance.
Perched on that table
That's gonna be my
is a
favorite part.
pristine blade.
The motif to represent you hitting your head against the wall.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
No, you just gotta do like a Rocky training montage in order to beat her to death with your bare hands.
Did she beat us to death with her bare hands, or did
Door
she
to
steal the knife?
basement creaks
No, she
open,
beat
revealing a
us
staircase
up with her
faintly
steel.
illuminated by an unseen
bare
light
hands.
in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
We had the knife,
The
she
air
had her
feels
fists,
heavy
and
and
somehow we both
A hint
managed
of
to get to a
rot,
still.
her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds Dane. Don't let it.
Hi!
You're still listening to reason. You walk down. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill
So what
me
I
or
get from
something?
her is that I just need to get different endings to put her back together.
No!
And
You step forward.
I want to see what happens if I just go straight for her this time. If I'll actually manage to kill her without her killing me. Because
Oh.
they kept telling me
You're
that
talking,
hesitation was a mistake, and I kept hesitating
What
anyway.
makes you think you can kill me?
So
A
I'm
gun.
just gonna kill your ass.
I'm probably chained up in this basement.
Shut
for a
up, I'm
reason.
stabbing you.
You should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate
Stab,
now,
stab.
it'll be too late. End this. You lunge
Kill!
forward without a moment's hesitation.
Kill!
Sore.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Seems so.
I mean, you're kind of dying. I'm gonna say that if somebody murders me, I'm gonna say that to them as I die. Do you actually think this is enough to kill me?
Give them like 1 second of horror.
Yeah, leave them 1 second of. Oh.
Just stand back up and then just fall flat on your face.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Damn.
That's a choice I think I would have made if I played this game on my
It's
own.
over.
Just kill her the first time you see her.
Yeah, hey, that's what I'm here to do. She dies.
That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
I mean, her
It is
eyes have
over.
gone dim.
Really over.
Of course it is. She's dead.
Decision
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Game closes.
With your work
GG.
done, you make your way back
Nice
to
job,
the
nice
stable,
job, everyone. Thank you for
closing
coming.
the door to the basement behind you.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable ending.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
I love her
One of
genuine
these
reaction
days
of,
it will sink
well,
in.
shit, I know what I was expecting.
Fuck, I thought I was better.
That day is over. Let's just get out of here.
See you later,
That is
Open the cabin
pretty
door,
funny.
ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I'm very not happy about this. Oh.
What kind
Okay.
What kind
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
the fuck
This
you
is what's
mean,
best for
though?
everyone.
There's a save feature.
Yes, you can save. In
Time
fact, it's
passes.
probably a good idea to do
You can't
that
be sure
once
if
in a
it's
while.
days or
Because if
months,
you accidentally
or
close,
years,
then you'll
or
have to
even
start from the very
decades.
beginning.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
We should save.
Oh, fuck you, Justin. Shut up about saving all the time. It's always saving with you. All you ever want to do is save.
Yeah. Because sometimes
Just for that, I'm never saving in Baldur's Gate ever again.
you will forget.
That's what you think. I am powered by the force of pettiness. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Yeah, fuck you.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are? Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
We have to go back downstairs and revive the princess.
I was gonna
Use the
say
blade
you
to
should
get out of
kill
this.
yourself
Now!
Everything you've
The
said
lightning.
before. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Oh shit.
He's right. It's the only way out.
That actually is what he's saying.
You should kill
Its
yourself.
happiness
No.
away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
What are you gonna do about it, bitch boy?
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An
No.
eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
This is a cabin in the void.
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
If I pull it out, is she gonna come back from the dead?
You pick
Oh,
up the
well.
blade, you stab yourself,
Too late for
and
that.
you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
I like the thump.
The
Oh
spec-
shit, chapter 2.
Hey Jacob, out of curiosity, are we back
You're
on the track of the
path
guy you
in the
watched?
woods. And at the end of that
Sort
path
of.
is a cabin.
Interesting.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you
Okay.
bastard! You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
That's what you
Just
think.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah. Maybe
gonna
it
be
is
like the
best to
fuck-
keep it that way.
It wasn't very hard to kill her.
Ooh,
last
new
time.
voice.
The
We'll
cold.
just do it again.
Oh.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
I don't know if that is the right place, my guy. What happens if I just do this?
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
The princess waiting for us to arrive. The fuck is it?
Yo, wait, what they doing over there? Whoa, the only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin.
Huh. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep. I do. I sure do.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after.
That's what you think.
Oh,
I'm going to use the power of turning the fuck around again.
If you turn around again, then we'll actually be back to where I was. But if you actually go in, then you'll see something I haven't seen before.
Well, I
Well,
want to turn around
Blake,
again.
do what you wanted.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
You know, I get the
But
sense that
fine.
nothing is all
Turn
that
around and track back
permanent
down the path
right now,
again.
so...
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is
We'll just let her die of old age.
What's going on?
How about that?
Where are we?
Pretty sure the world's ending.
I don't know. But it feels like home.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured depth. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns.
Oh, sorry, I turned off auto by clicking.
There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close.
I think I have to click on it.
You already know what dwells in the empty spaces.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The hands.
Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone.
Zahando.
Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm your only salvation.
And we're back to the beginning.
You're on a path.
You know what?
Shut up,
to do.
narrator.
So I guess we never get to see the Spectre.
The what?
The Spectre.
I'm continuing silently to the cabin.
You make your way.
I'm going to
short
wait for
path
eternity
to the
this
cabin.
time.
Okay.
You'll
'Cause
find
Justin
the
wants me
princess
to.
within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Will she?
she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls
Why
are
am I
painted in a
why am I
fine
letting you
blade.
talk? Give me the fucking knife.
You take the
Get me the hell out of
The
here.
hero hasn't spoken at all.
Oh, that is
The
true.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Maybe I should be paying
below.
attention to the dialogue.
This is an oppressive.
Alright, this is the same dialogue though.
The air feels her voice, Karen.
Who's there?
She sounds.
Oh,
There
there
it
it
is.
is.
Okay, it's the same dialogue. I'm getting your ass.
Hi!
Buenos dias.
You walk down the stairs. She's so focused on the task at
And there
I am
you
focused on the
are.
task at
Are you
hand.
here to kill me or something?
Yes, I am. I'm here to kill you or something.
your grip on the blade tightening as you steal.
Stab, 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 stab.
Step, 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 step.
Oh? No talk. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should.
She's unarmed.
I don't care, you die.
You lunge forward without a
I love her
moment's
general look of, oh, I'm just a weak little princess.
You feel
Get
flesh
stabbed,
easily
idiot.
give way and look down to see your
Damn
I
doesn't.
think this is the only
This is
ending
it,
where you can
isn't it?
successfully
I'm
get her
almost
on the first
embarrassed.
run through.
I should have seen that
Is if you
coming.
just actually
But
listen
do
to the
you
narrative.
actually believe?
Yeah.
She's convinced. Yes, but it's over. Is it over?
Of course. She's dead. Wait, can we
It's
not?
grayed out.
Oh.
The hands took away your option.
Oh.
I wanted to wait forever though.
That's
Damn.
why I wanted to see the ending. We just don't get to see it.
Damn. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too
It's
easy.
over. Don't get all worked up. We should make
Back
sure.
to Otto.
What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Oh, okay. So anything
Because that would also lead to the same thing. So.
Yep. So, you saved. You can go back if you want to see that, but
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
She killed me
What was that?
secretly.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Where did you get a knife, bitch? You're just pulling shit out of your ass
As
right
you
now.
fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? Doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
We physically
Whatever
couldn't
that's
not
worth.
hesitate.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The razor.
Cortex?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait, this happened already. Okay. No.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Excuse me.
This whole thing's a crock of
Uh,
shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us.
I do feel like the cheated right now.
Stabbed to death.
Well, you won't have to worry about that.
exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job.
Was
You'll
I?
do just fine.
Are you sure about that?
What do you mean made for this job?
Uh-oh,
should I listen to
depression
you?
time.
Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she
The hero
sprung
seems to
back
be,
life
sort of
in this
reasonable.
hypothetical scenario, then
Person.
clearly you didn't.
In most of these situations.
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
I don't think I do have a chance
And
to
I
actually
believe
do this
your other
right
question
because
was
of
something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing
the other shit that I
anything?"
did.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I'm making a
Had
lot
you
of worlds
failed
where
to
I
slay the
die.
princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Mm-hmm.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and
Everything
leave,
everywhere
you're
all at
duping
once?
yourself as well as everyone else.
Everything, everywhere.
We were so close to
nothing
finishing the
going
job
on.
last time. She can't get the
Everything
job on
everywhere
streams.
at no
If we're
particular time.
careful, we should be fine.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip. You'll save the world in no time at all.
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, warning.
Let's go.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Well, so far the most progress I feel like I've made was by 100% listening to the guy, so I'm just gonna do that from now on and see what happens.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I might look around the cabin, though, because the cabin changes typically, and I'd like to see how it changed
The
this
interior
time.
of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
mirror.
Yeah, the mirror is back, and I ignored it the first run through last time, so maybe I'll check it out this time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I will take the blade, though. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her earn for what she's done to us.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly
Dude just
haven't
keeps
been
trying to
killed by
gaslight
the
us hard. Bro, Buddhism isn't real.
Focus
The
on
Stop.
narrator, he
Lots
should just be called the gaslighter. I'm approaching the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
We're gonna do the same thing, and the door is gonna be
Reach
open.
forward, rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous
What? There's no mirror here.
it was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing.
Me
here
swiping the
playing
cabin
princess.
walls, wondering why
I
it
think-
isn't scrolling to the next cabin.
I think the
Right.
narrator is aware of the mirror. He just doesn't want us to be aware of the mirror, so he just actively gaslights us. Like, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll think he's crazy.
No, I think
Maybe
the
if
mirror.
we-
I think the narrator is blissfully unaware of a lot of things that are going on.
Maybe if we gaslight him
Fractured
hard
swords
enough,
look as if
he'll
they've
actually
been torn
believe
from their
us.
swords and violently carried.
There is no mirror in Ba Sing Se.
I think there are like tiers of knowledge
Down from below,
here,
it's almost metallic.
and the voices
Fresh blood.
in my head are
What sounds
probably the
like
lowest. They don't know shit about what's going on.
They know what happened to them in the previous run.
Yeah, but other than that, they don't really know
Doing
anything.
her a favor.
The narrator seems to
That's
know
right.
the
Scraping.
world is in its
Told you
current
she had
state,
something. I
but not
told
anything
you.
outside of the story
That
that
sounds
he has
good.
crafted.
It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Meanwhile, on the top level is whatever those hand
Her
things
grating
and the
voice
princess
carried
herself
up the
are,
stairs.
which seem to know a lot more.
I hope you've come to rescue me.
Maybe not the
I've been
princess,
stuck
but once the
down
princess
here
got grabbed by the
forever.
hands, she knew more.
There's something so
Because they
wrong with
became
that
one and the
voice.
same.
Frankly, I feel like
Or they always were, and
She-
she's just a
she's
puppet of
better
them,
than us.
pretending
But she
to not
doesn't even
know,
have to put on an
or
act this time.
actually unaware because she's being puppeted without realizing it, but
As you descend the final step,
Hello.
the form of
that
the
stance
princess
just
comes
looks
into
funny to
view.
me.
A sharp
It looks like that's a
from
meme.
across the room.
Can we
you
get
know
like,
she has to do it to us.
Can we get like a couple of like meme reaction images in the screen
Finally,
too,
somebody.
just to make it look
Quick,
like a
hang
really
out these
stupid
chains. We're not
meme?
safe here.
Can we get Markiplier saying, "Is that the bite of
Come on now,
87"
we're not
in
falling
the
for
corner?
that.
Bro,
Thanks.
she has such a smug
She's trying
aura.
to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
She's not a demon this time.
If she sounds threatening,
Yeah, that
because
is
her
true.
mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Oh, here's the trickery I was expecting the first time. Of course, I know better now. Get the fuck out of here. I'ma kill you. Where's the I'ma kill you option?
Screw it!
Screw it!
I bet she's gonna overpower it this
The
time.
princess falls silent,
Yeah.
her smile unwavering as you charge
Yeah,
across the room.
she's gonna be prepped for it this time.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can.
That just means she's
We
hiding
just have to
something.
strike now, but make
Like a
sure you
floor
keep your
mimic.
eyes on those hands.
Floor mimic.
Don't trust her for a second.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal.
Yeah, that's about
slicing
right.
through meat.
That's about what I
Who's
expected.
me? Not ours, right?
Hers, at first,
Then yours.
then yours.
Yep.
What did she even hit us with?
Shovel.
Stare down at your chest. And at
Oh
the
my
long,
God.
Thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry
Oh.
slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment.
What the hell?
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her
Ugh.
neck, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Shit. Absolutely.
Honestly, I'm with him.
We're going to die now.
Yeah, I
Twist
believe
of her
that.
knee and a painful squelch. She does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nasty.
Yeah, but we stabbed her.
Gross.
Did she die?
The arms race.
She pulled out a sword, and we have to go get a gun.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Rude. Language,
Fair.
sir.
No, I'm with him.
The interior of the cabin
We just
He just decided for us.
is pushing you towards. Wait,
The
excuse me?
cheated is just fucking pure spite.
No. The cheated is me. Jacob, which one are you?
Feel
Are you you're the stubborn, I think.
Yeah, the
Oh,
stubborn.
I'll be the hero. Fuck it. I'm just the what the fuck is going on, man?
Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Nobody holds the cards. That's how
There
it's
are no
always
cards.
been.
That's not How'd this work?
Our reality.
Stop
Oh,
gaslighting.
then tell that to the cards I just pulled.
How are you doing that?
Voice of the Hunted, he's back!
Hey, buddy, how you been?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, Stubborn, you're also there.
Fight no one can win, and if no one can
Now we just need cold.
Great. So obviously,
I think I deleted him by leaving.
this is our.
Yeah, we never get to
third?
see that pathway.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Based.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Bro, shut up.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Damn, the cheat is just doing the whole game for me now.
He's
I
just
mean,
gonna
alright,
run at
man.
it. He's just gonna run it.
Go off.
He's just tilted. It's Nathan.
Fucking go off, my dude.
This feels right.
Nathan whenever he loses too many times in a row in a Souls-like game.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
Oh my god, he's gambler mentality.
Yes, that is just the cheat. And the
That's a
stubborn
fighting
cheat.
spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Walk through the door.
You do know what doors are, right?
I know what a floor is.
There isn't a door. It's just that mirror again.
Critical Role Season 1.
You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Well, to be fair, I haven't tried breaking the mirror yet.
Approach the
Make
mirror.
your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Sigma male. I don't care what I look like.
I didn't have an option other than wipe the mirror clean, so I did.
It creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Not like we've seen it
It
before or
was
something.
never there. Just an illusion.
Shut up.
Let's
Stop
just
believing
get
the
to
gaslight.
princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before. I care about it even less now.
Based.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Honey, I'm home. What form of
Just
long-bladed
stay focused.
item are you going to stab me with today?
The princess, you're awfully
Step
late.
forward after you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
We're gonna land on the sword, aren't we?
Shit!
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Hey,
She gives
lady,
you
what's
a
up?
wry smile.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Alright, Clippy.
But don't
Hi.
worry about how
Looks like
bad
you're trying
you
to
did
slay the
last
princess.
time.
You
That's
need help
part
with
of the
that?
fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
You probably are.
Yeah,
Makes a step.
probably, yeah.
The only thing that matters.
We have not upgraded
Bro, the
ours.
Hunted is the only one that has a
Stress
fucking
it all.
positive KD here.
No matter we
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
following the hunted actually got us our first W.
We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there matter.
I didn't see them, so they're not real.
The past
Yeah.
isn't
Pixar didn't
real.
have
There's only here and now.
the hunted.
Source.
Internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood. The empty flesh of her arms
That's
flopping
kinda
at
cool.
her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Uh-oh.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
He's loose!
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong? Do you place your legs with blades too? You didn't think
She's
this
coming
through,
for
did
us
you?
and I'm out of ideas.
The world's worst Pez dispenser.
Well,
Dang, if only she actually walked towards you.
yeah, that would be fucking terrifying.
All these ideas.
That's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer.
She's gonna kill us while we're thinking.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight.
Parry!
Ba-ding. Ba-dong.
Skewers you.
Yeah, okay, I'm dead.
Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us.
Who was that?
I
The
must
Well,
get.
that only happens when we die. Did we die?
I mean,
What?
that's typically what
Well,
happens
you
when
know,
you get stabbed.
Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all.
Voice of the
left.
Broken.
Dead, 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 dead.
There's a lot of voices in this one.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Like 7 or 8, my guy.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas. I love that.
Princess, I've come to
I guess we
bargain.
don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Okay, I guess just
Whatever
pick a
we
plan
do
then.
gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah,
Base.
I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
No.
Okay.
Well, I've got like 8 new voices, lady. Will that help?
Wait, what happens if we just do the same thing as last time? Oh, it's not there.
There isn't a run option. Which is what I want to do. Because...
I know. Dying?
Because that's what the hunter said. The hunted said.
And that actually allowed us to win.
This is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm alone with this. Let's beat her to it. You should kill yourself.
No.
Now.
No, it doesn't work.
Damn. And she kills
It
you again.
doesn't
And
work. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that
Then
transpired.
you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Huh.
Contrarian.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Not really.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once.
Huh.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Huh. The smitten.
Skewers you.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
She still
Doesn't
skewers
matter
you.
how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
Kira's done with
And she
everyone's
skewers.
shit.
Skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
She skewers you.
See? We're getting better.
Are we?
Are you sure about that?
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
He's getting real tired of this.
Ooh, not bad, real tough.
We're getting
You need a
close
dentist
to something,
appointment.
can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need.
I'm actually surprised if this works.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that.
The opportunist.
I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Oh, are you?
She skewers you.
She's scared.
Then everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, There-
Mutually assured
we're actually
destruction.
past chapter 3. I did not expect that, to be honest.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window.
Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died alone. I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many
shut up.
times? than the sharp
Fuck you, Sanji.
Voice of the Sanji.
They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This
Appear at
is
the door.
About you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them. Yeah, leave it to the pros.
You describe the
We'll
princess,
notch up
and
that
then we do
wing.
the princess. Wait, that doesn't matter.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Look, man, there's a
Okay,
lot of us
just
here
want to win.
now. Your time is up.
Fine, make your way to the basement.
My
Where the
time is
princess
now.
wants you.
Your time is up, my time is now.
What if we just ask him to narrate us
You know,
winning?
This last time
Huh.
I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Oh, her dresses are blades.
Yeah, she's
But
just
I guess
blades
we're
now.
not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Is it a Christmas present?
No, it's probably another fucking
I'm
knife.
not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
She pulls up her dress.
She pulls up a gun.
She's upgraded.
Cock and ball knife.
Are you going to say what she does?
No.
Oh, do you want me to talk now?
The narrator is what
Yeah,
allows
she
her.
says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you.
If the
describe
narrator doesn't
that
narrate
new
it, she
thing.
can't do it to us.
Really? Okay then.
She skews you.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting
Ugh.
into red gleams of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. It becomes a wave of blood.
Oh!
and
I am a
viscera
magician.
pieces of her
Behold.
I'm sorry.
Falls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Hell, that'll make targeting it
Are
easier.
you ready for what comes next?
I don't think I am, my guy.
Narrator say we stab her in the heart.
She's gorgeous.
Shut up,
Absolutely
Sanji.
divine.
Sanji.
Yes.
Shinji too.
Yeah, Shinji should shut up too, but Shinji's like, I didn't say anything.
That's exactly the problem. I had to think about you.
Get in the basement, Shinji.
Painful. How is she
If
still
you don't, Ray
alive?
will have to.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all. Just made up.
You're made up.
She
Shut up.
doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Head.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Shut up, man.
We're screwed.
Shut up, Shinji.
I quit.
That one is
I'm
Shinji.
done. Forget it.
This
All right,
is
sir.
all
What just happened?
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Dehando. You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you are already somewhere else.
Wee.
You're incredible.
Okay, thank you.
Your weapons clash again and again, and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a rhythm.
Yep, there's the Hondo.
But this time it was blades.
You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Hello.
You do so.
Gaze into your reflection.
Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
I am still.
You've grown.
I don't know if I like that.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, lady, you there?
You are at the cabin.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was.
Yeah, that's how time works, dipshit.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment,
It
all I want
seems
is
to
to
me
know
like she
myself
takes on the
and to know
desires
you.
of whatever form you bring her.
Uh-oh. I should probably stop bringing her blades then.
Oh, that's probably a good one to ask. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Yeah, sure.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
know
My
about
joy
that one.
isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
That's good, because it seems that that's all that's left.
Yeah.
She is exactly where she needs to be.
In the grope dimension.
Apparently. So you don't have any preferences,
is
huh?
for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
See, this is what I mean about this entity seems to have more knowledge than the narrator. Seems to exist outside of the narrator.
She has both more and less, because she knows what she wants, but she knows jack all of how to
Well,
get
she
it.
has no preference on it.
It seems that she
So she does know how to get it. She knows that it's you that has to bring it to her.
only gains new memories from the forms that she takes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she doesn't like it when you don't do that, so she's like, alright, bitch, listen up.
I mean, I guess from here I have like 3 choices, really.
Go back, attack, or
Yeah.
destroy your body.
Yeah. Because I can keep trying to build her and maybe try and get some nicer endings somehow to give her less blade skeleton. Or I can assume this is all a trick, as the narrator says, and try to attack.
What do you want to do? You're the one playing the game.
I don't like
I
that.
already know too much.
I don't like that option. So I'm gonna try and bring her some nicer things.
It
Okay.
will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
Normal. That's pretty standard.
A sharp vessel.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that one. Keith.
Razor full!
On a path.
Oh, I need to pee, and the beginning's gonna be pretty.
You're gonna have some fucking.
You'll have time.
You're gonna have some
And you're
fucking
here
Wolverine
to slay
bones. That's okay. It's just
If you
cool.
don't,
It builds character.
it will be the
Now we're gonna bring you some things that don't make you kill me. All right.
What'll it be?
Well, I'm gonna continue towards the cabin because it seems that the options that matter the
You
most
make your
are
way
once
up
I
the
actually
short
meet her.
path to the cabin. You'll find
There's
the
one more
princess.
that matters.
Well, leaving, but that sucked.
A warning before you go any further. She
Well,
will
let me
lie,
turn auto back on
she will
again.
cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Why do I believe a word you say? That's the thing. Because you seem to be missing a lot of important information.
Who do
The
you really
interior of
trust
the
in this
cabin is almost
situation?
entirely
Exactly. I don't fucking know.
The air is stale
The-
and musty,
the being-
and
the
floor and
entity
walls are painted
Seems to
with
know a lot
black.
more about what's going on than the
The
narrator
only
does.
furniture of note
But
is a
but
plain
the
wooden table.
armed
Perched on
entity
that
only
table
knows
is a pristine
what her
blade.
forms that
The
she's
blade
absorbed
is your
knows.
implement. You'll need it if you want to
True, I
defeat her.
suppose, but I don't know. Give me that blade.
Take the blade
Actually,
from
maybe I
the
shouldn't have taken the blade this time.
It'll be rather difficult
Well,
to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Well, we can always get rid of it if we want to. Enter the basement time.
Alright.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Yeah, this is all the same.
Her voice carried.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you.
I'm the
It's all
milkman.
part of the manipulation.
My milk is delicious. What if we're just like, hey, I think I'm here to kill you?
I think that's what I said the first time.
Oh. Hi!
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Why ever would you think that?
Why would you ever think that?
Murderer first try.
No. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
Yes, my queen.
Yes, queen.
Valid point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Are you sure?
She probably
Don't
is,
you
but
dare.
at this point, I think
It's
the
fine.
individual
Decide
results
what to
of
do
each run
after
is
talk
probably not the
Maybe she
most
really
important
isn't.
thing, and I would
Killing
prefer
someone
to have a
cold
general,
blood isn't very
overarching narrative where I am a lot nicer to her than I have been. So let's see what happens.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Squid.
Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak.
Okay,
with the
I
Her
didn't say-
forehead's huge.
Holy
Oh, God.
shit, her eyes are massive.
5 head.
You need to fucking fire your freaking gene
I don't know
department.
what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you
I
there's
thought
no
you were going to
reason
say you're going to have to fire your genes all over.
Just make
the
sure you
place.
don't forget about the blade.
God damn it, where the hell are you
Going
getting
to need
this?
it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, I've killed you a few times, but
Her relationship.
how would you get
She hesitates before answering.
Debbie.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, your highness, what though?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Only gay answers.
Damn.
Don't just tell her that.
Meh, too late.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
What do you mean you think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. Not really.
Oh, her face has changed.
Yeah, she's looking more creepy.
Oh, capital T.
Them. Capital T.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
That's actually what I wanted to say.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing
It's
it.
a fair point.
At
I
the
could
end
probably-
of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Well, about that.
Yeah.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Shut up, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
So, I can
This is
tell you
between
that
me
I
and
do
her.
high
We're the only
level
ones aware of what
goals,
the fuck's
or
going
that I'd
on
open
here.
an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Nothing.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose
That
everything.
was said very quietly for being a bold
One person. And a subjugating
And
monarch.
another game, that would be something you have to pay attention to.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
Then
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Cut your hand off. Cut your hand
Her
off.
sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Saw be like.
She isn't suggesting what I
Luke
think
Skywalker.
she's suggesting. Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I've decided that I don't think it matters that much what I do with you. And I would like to try something
Wait,
different.
keep her locked away.
Well,
What would you do?
I want to know.
Have to. Kidding.
You walk up to the
It's
chain
the
to
most
find
different
the
thing I
princess
can do
to
right
the
now,
wall.
and I want to know what the
Give
fuck
them
is
to her.
going on.
They're large and heavy. Far too
She's
solid
probably
for
just
them
gonna
to
kill me.
imagine.
Yeah,
And destroy the world.
but like we.
But then the world will most likely just restart anyway. So,
if you don't
you know.
have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of
Whoever?
day.
Narrator,
They
you're the
wanted
only
to
fucking
let
other
her
person in the
keep her
world.
chained somewhere in the cabin.
Now, there's some dude called Billy Bob Joe Bob. He's just out of scene. That keeps locking her up.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh shit.
Is someone else here?
It seems so.
Try the door.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
They.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You
Be
won't
careful what
like
you wish for.
what
You
happens
realize
if
what you're
you
asking me to do.
do.
I'm going to do it.
Against your better judgment.
That's just really
Place
fucking
the
funny.
blade.
She looks like that fucking Ford like yippee
This,
thing.
this image needs to be the thumbnail.
Blade is sharp.
Oh my god.
Before long, you're able to
Jesus
crack the
Christ.
bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her
It's
arm
like-
through the eye.
I'm sorry, her face is just so derpy.
Yeah. A little
She
bit.
didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
So we're in agreement
How
then?
is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Look, I've seen some
Thank
shit
you.
too. I'm not
Now
bothered
let's
by it
get out of
either.
here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I was right.
Oh shit.
Scroll.
Just warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Really? Because you've not done very well so far.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, I guarantee
Then
it.
she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It might be. That remains to be seen.
The prison.
It does go to show the narrator is actually fully in control. It just has some rules he
You're
has to
on a
follow.
path in the woods.
It seems he
And at
wants
the
you to
end
do
of that
it.
path,
Very
But
But
he-
he, but
but
he
he-
can take control.
and in the
Yeah,
basement of that cabin,
but he could do it if he really
is a
has to.
princess.
But he'd
You're
rather
here
you
to
do it for
slay
whatever
her.
reason.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You say that. Oh, you bastard. You're
You
in for
did
it
that
now.
one.
I'm wise to. Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
I'm,
think
I'm just going to the
done
fucking
most
cabin
of
then.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go
Oh,
in,
hello, Skeptic.
take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink? No, I didn't. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Nice.
Alright. What if we don't grab the blade?
Yeah, it might be worth a try if it lets us.
The
Oh.
interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick,
Interesting. This is
wrought
new.
iron bars barricade the windows,
For me, at least.
reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade
Hold
is
on.
your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We gotta get our Runley gaslighting in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Daily gaslighting.
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
I like the inflection he had on the, like, he's seriously like, what the hell, dude?
There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
I do. We have to look at the mirror.
might have seen how handsome I am.
Let's not get caught up in vanity. We should definitely take a closer look. Whatever it is, he must not want us to know about it. Is this some sort of rehearsed bit? With your eyes, there is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I don't believe you are lying. I just
Walk
think
up
you
to the
don't
wall
know
next
shit.
to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see.
I think you know more than you do.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward
Yeah,
and rub
that's
your
pretty
hand
normal.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous.
Oh, it's always
you are.
cabin wall as
Yeah.
opposed to prison wall.
We need a
Well,
nail.
he thinks it's a
Was that a
cabin, I
second
think.
ago?
We
Still.
need a nail file.
But he
on
described
God.
it as a
Oh,
prison.
yeah, that
If
is
he doesn't
true.
want us to
I
know
think that's
about
just a
it, it
slight
must be
oversight.
important. We should
Eh.
keep our eyes
P, capital H.
peeled. It'll be back.
Yeah. They address him by pronouns, but
Are
as
you
if it's a
going to take
name.
the blade or enter it?
I'm going to not take the
Afraid
blade
I'll
this time and
insist
see
you
what
take
that
the blade.
changes.
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Alright, skeptic.
Are you sure?
Suck my cock.
What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you. She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her.
I guess you have to not take it the first
She's an
run in,
existential
because
threat.
otherwise
Yeah.
someone else will stop you.
I'll try that next time.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
Unless they let me.
Wait,
Hey,
hold on.
don't I get a say in this? That's a big idea.
Yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Damn, the skeptic just overruled you.
I mean,
I think they all have narrator powers. It's
I mean
just
that one other guy. What was the other one?
The
Cheated.
The cheated.
The cheated just played the whole game for me.
I think they all have the narrator power. It's just whether they choose to use it or not.
I don't even think they're aware they have the narrator power.
Regardless.
Most of the time, except for the time when the cheated just fucking rode us straight into the cabin.
Just fuck it, we're in the
Door to
cabin.
basement, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Probably.
I don't know, it seems
He says
actually
that one
pretty
every time
peaceful.
too.
Yeah.
Carries up the stairs.
Even, especially with the
Not a
lip pipe.
visitor, I hear. Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Are we not the first?
Eh, debatable.
Skeletons?
We walk
Oh,
down the
shit.
stairs and lock eyes
She's
with the
younger?
princess.
He chained
She's
her.
also chained up way
The
harder.
heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic
He
chorus
did this so he
as she
couldn't cut her
adjusts
free.
her hands in her lap.
Oh yeah, with the chain around
Should
her
we be
neck, we
worried
have
about
to
the one around her
decapitate
neck?
her to do it.
Yeah.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Who says I was gonna do that?
Don't give me any ideas.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable.
I mean, I don't
You do have a
see
weapon.
why. You're the one who's been clearly kill me at any moment.
Sit where you were told to sit, or
Grab that
sit.
shit.
Oh well, at least that lets me lay down without feeling weird.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
It better not start with the letter R.
Yeah, I'm gonna raise you with kindness. Ooh.
Ooh, interesting options.
Yeah.
This is completely new to me.
A lot of this is interesting. Well, let's start from the top. I'm not worried about that.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial,
Huh?
no use.
Huh?
This has complicated things. It's complicated
broke the
things.
illusion.
How exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process, you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yeah, we tried that.
It
The
didn't go so
situation
well.
right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
Didn't want to be second banana to
never said
another
I
version
wasn't.
of himself.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How
He's
is
just
it
staring
ever
at us.
helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Sounds like you don't want me to have
Your
a real
success
choice.
hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I have chosen
I
not to.
won't.
Fine. You won't get another word from me on the matter.
Narrator's being a bitch.
Sure.
I'm with
We'll
the
see
skeptic
about
too. I like him.
Just give it a
Yeah, the
rest.
skeptic's
This
a
isn't
cool one.
Shut up, voice of the hero. Even though you've been reasonable this whole
Focus.
time.
This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
My bad. I was just talking to the voices in my head. Don't worry about that. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
I like this version of the princess more. Not just batshit insane, just done
Yeah.
with our shit.
I
Get
don't
a chain
know,
on the wall. Who
but
was
you
it
could
for?
always try it on. Maybe
I'm
it'll
considering
fit.
it.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't put yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Nah. What if I want to be in chains? What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Yeah, when you put it in my chest.
That's ominous.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Come on, we're not here to be smart.
narrator, we've moved past your whole thing. You can shut up now.
We're at the point where we don't care about our own personal safety.
Yeah.
Like, if this was our first, maybe second run, you would have some leeway, but fuck
Yeah.
this.
Spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
My goals are beyond your understanding.
My goals are beyond my understanding.
If you're handing her your weapon, cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great.
I like to imagine she's
What
looking
about
at
the
us
pros?
There are none.
I like to imagine she's just looking at us for minutes at a time while we stare back.
Possibly even
Yeah.
more than we can't trust her.
Considering she pointed out us daydreaming earlier, I think that is actually what's happening.
I mean, she mentioned it earlier.
Over in their own ways.
Alright,
Full trust. Full set.
give her the knife.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Do you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Well, it would be really easy to kill her this time, to be fair.
To know how it went for you.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world. Right?
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand to do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
A little. I think you
Fair
got your
enough.
point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
It stubs her pinky toe.
Princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
Uh-oh.
Lady?
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
Her eyes stare
I'm sure it'll be fine.
unblinking, her smile unwavering.
It seems like the only way to kill her is to put it in her heart, so cutting off her head should be fine.
Last she reaches bone.
Ugh,
the
I don't like the
blade
sound, though.
grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you.
Clearly she knows
So
more
that's
than the
her
narrative.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap.
Oh,
Her eye twitches.
well,
There's an uneasy
I mean, she
silence.
asked for it.
She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flocking to her shoulder,
Ugh.
and her neck
Gross.
opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Huh? I'm talking so they can hear.
Princess's
Never mind.
eyes
Stop.
stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! Saved the world.
I don't know if I
Sure she's
feel
not
so good about this
looking
one.
at us.
Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Damn.
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
See
We
you
should
later,
take her
princess.
with us, don't you think?
Skeptic, what the fuck are you planning?
You shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
He's not wrong.
You don't need proof. You don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
I don't know. Maybe she does. At
But
least this time.
she's still warm.
Yeah,
Even
she's
after
pretty
all
re-
that, you're still
Justin,
not
shut
safe.
Justin,
Something is still
I'm gonna need you to
motivating
give me a
these
knife real quick.
Nah, I'll do it
Slide
myself.
it over to Blake.
All behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed.
That is a pretty Chad response from her, though. Give me the knife.
myself sheep. I'm
What would you rather me
going
do?
to put
Give me
my
the knife.
guard down.
Oh,
Ma'am,
all right.
team, let's put
I
this
am
all
a
behind us,
magician.
so can we
Behold.
leave already?
Do it. Come on. Take her with you. It'll be funny.
What's it gonna be, Blake?
You know, in a normal world, in a normal game, this choice wouldn't fucking matter.
But I think in this game,
But-
the vast majority of your choices matter.
But in this game, I get the weirdest feeling that I think this probably matters. This might actually matter more than most things I do. I'm taking the princess.
Ugh, fine.
Gross, but
Pick up the princess's severed head. Its neck stumps.
you know, I don't know. Maybe she's still alive, and we'll just have a chat on our way out.
Back upstairs.
She just alien. No, not alien. The things.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead.
I mean.
Besides, if we're
What if
taking
she's
her with
gone?
us to put into the
Are you
being,
listening to yourself? Do I need to
then
explain
maybe it
to
would be
you why
nice for us to,
decapitation
you
is
know,
lethal?
not abandon her in the
door to your
basement,
bountiful reward
even
is
though she
right
is
in
dead.
front of you. All you have to do is open it.
I mean, I'm gonna leave the cabin. I'm just taking the head with me.
You open the cabin door, ready
just
to
need to
return
get
to
ahead
a
in
world
life.
saved from certain doom.
God damn it, Jacob.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
You're welcome.
Hey, talking heads.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I
It's the end of the world for him.
Over? Is he gone?
Thank God, finally.
We're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Ooh,
Thanks
that's
for
cool.
carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So,
You're welcome, bitch.
this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Uh-oh. Jahando!
Ix when he sees an enemy. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror up there. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
I tried to be.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
It's the end for you, not for me. See you later, stinky.
Eh,
See you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. I'll trust you.
It's funny because this is the only part where we actually hold all the cards.
Feels too good to be true.
Yeah.
Approach. Alright, let's
It's
see
just
what...
you and the voices in your head at that specific time. You
like a
approach the
true-
mirror.
Like a true schizophrenic.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it.
We're melting.
Oh shit.
You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
The forever now.
You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing
Contradictions don't exist.
Gaslight.
It's my turn to gaslight.
Dude, gaslighter.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us is going to hurt the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. No, not really.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this one?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Clever.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Understandable. Do you know what happens to the vessels we leave, to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Yeah, so she definitely only knows what
This
her
will
vessels have
change
seen.
when our work is done. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Alright, well, I'm ready to go back.
Alright, what you gonna try this time?
I will be here when
I guess I can try not bringing the knife.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Prepare to cry.
The hero and the princess once again.
You're
Alright,
on path.
bitch.
You're here to slay her.
You shut up.
Huh? Wait, hold on. That was a new thing at the top.
No, this is still the.
Have you considered... Yeah, no, this is the same stuff.
Oh.
Justin just didn't see us pick it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
I haven't picked
Little
that
does-
option before.
Little does he know.
You make your
Yeah.
way in the short path.
That option takes on a
Bearer.
new meaning.
Bearer of the curse.
A warning before you.
Yeah. The
mhm,
fucking
yep.
she's gonna lie to us. We've all seen it
She will
before.
cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I wonder how many of the Steam reviews are just that line.
A warning before you go any further. That should be the description of the game
The
on
interior
Steam.
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air
Speed
is
run
stale
when?
and musty, and the floor
Earlier, I already said I'm speedrunning killing this bitch. It was while Jacob was gone for that brief moment, and it was my second run, and I literally just clicked all the options that got me to kill her first.
Yeah. And it actually worked.
And it worked, too.
the blade.
It's funny because if you actually follow his instructions, you actually succeed.
Yeah.
The speed run.
Oh, see you later, Stinky.
Narrator's like, wait, what?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the moonlight.
I don't want to. Okay, whatever.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot.
You didn't say
filtering
anything about
from
not
the
taking the
ancient
knife?
wood.
No.
If the princess really lives here, slaying
probably
her
should
would be
have.
doing her a favor.
I probably should have.
Her voice.
No, the narrator should.
Oh, yeah, true.
Is someone there?
What? Her voice is different.
Oh, if you don't take the knife,
Kind of
she's
voice
not
you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
interested.
That's honestly the voice I expected.
It's all
Yeah.
part of the manipulation.
That's what I expected the first
You're
part.
playing a dangerous
Which is
game
why-
coming here unarmed.
Yeah, which is why when I came down with a knife, I was like, oh, she's straight up evil.
Hi.
I'm here to save you.
Or just they give her the silent treatment.
It's, I'm here to save you, or I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before
You know, I've done it like 3 times now, you know.
The one thing that happens is I get to talk to a weird GM.
Rescue me. I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
You go down there, she's just straight up as a fucking demon.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Will do.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I did not.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Capital.
Yeah, that's in caps too. Oh, fuck.
You're only making this more
Well,
difficult.
whatever.
Well, you can go through history to figure out what you did.
Yeah, I clicked to advance the dialogue and I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I guess we don't know what we think.
Hold on, I can find out if you give me 2 seconds to look at the video. I'll just
Yeah, it's
pause
gonna
it.
be there for like half
At
a
this point,
second.
we should just save just to be safe.
You're making a huge
I mean,
mistake.
I am gonna save, but that's not.
Different
doesn't
slot,
mean I'm
different
gonna...
slot.
Fuck you.
Aw, we can't go back to that thing Jacob never saw.
Nah, you're doing the right thing.
I'll probably look it up later.
I
Walk
live
up
with
the
what I
chains
choose.
binding the princess to the wall.
This is the difference
Give
between
them
you
a
and me,
target.
Justin.
They're
I'm
large,
somewhere in between.
far too solid for
We'll
you
play
to
what we
even
play, but I
imagine
still want to
something
figure it out
breaking
later.
I'm guessing you
Can
don't
you
have the
turn
key.
that down?
Yeah. Oh. Let's see.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to
Oh.
never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just...
They
left
or
her
you,
chained somewhere.
asshole?
The royal they? Maybe?
Just, what you picked was talk to her.
Oh. What was the other option?
The option was, let's see what I can do about those chains.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Could never break the chains.
Damn.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Well, we've seen that she can
If we
just
were
cut off
stuck
her
down
hand
here
like it's
long
nobody's
enough, I'm sure
business.
we'd be nonchalant
Yeah, but
about
this
cutting
version
our
of
way
her,
out
if you'd
of
run
here.
into it first, would have felt a lot different.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, with the door at the top of
Oh,
the stairs.
interesting. You're not gonna
slammed
let me
shut.
go back for the knife.
You hear the click of a
Even though that's what you would
sliding
want, probably.
glass.
Is someone else here?
Well, I didn't try the door
You try
last
the
time.
door, but it's locked from the outside.
That's what I figured.
Damn.
Well, see ya.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for who?
The boogeyman came and locked you down.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I know we
Barely
couldn't.
held
Oh!
her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Damn.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, the scent comes
There's not
from
zero hesitation.
clack
bro.
of bouncing metal.
That went 0 to 60 real
Blade
quick.
from upstairs.
The narrator just
I'm
tossed
not sure
the
how it made its way
blade
down
at
here,
you.
but if there's a time
Dude
to
really
strike,
said, hey,
it's now.
do it.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I saw what happens if I do that, and it actually was alright. I don't have an option to kill her.
Yeah, I think this option... do it?
Fine.
I think this option is gonna end
Against
pretty
your
reliably
better
in
judgment,
get killed.
Place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above. the
Why?
wound
Because that would be the
junction
most shocking outcoming?
Yeah, no, I think
No,
because
this time she's got the blood on her mouth.
Yeah.
to her flesh.
Yeah.
I think the previous one was
blade is
she
sharp.
did it out
Takes
of,
little
oh,
effort to crack the
he's doing
bone.
this because he trusts me, and I still think she's in the realm of trying to trick us right now. Just,
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Well, something's got to be
Didn't so
different,
much
because it
as
wouldn't
utter
let
a
me do this
sound
twice
through
if
the
it was the
whole
same
ordeal.
thing.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I would if I could, bitch.
No, we won't have any of that.
yeah, it's gonna be a resist thing again.
We'll have to
Can't just let
resist
her
again.
But how is it going to be different if, you know?
I
Maybe it's the
can't just
princess's
let her
perspective that's different.
Yeah.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
Or maybe
forward
this won't let me
and raises the
resist.
blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Okay, man, I will.
Watch me.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Nothing. This is actually different, because she didn't turn around last time.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Wait, the text
You
had
know
changed
you
color.
don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
actually.
Lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Well, it still lets me
The
resist.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Stop looking with them big ol' eyes.
Reaches towards you.
Stop
and
looking at
takes
me
the
with them
blade
big
from
old
your
eyes.
Infuriatingly rigid hands.
What are you doing?
I'm
What I
sorry.
must.
I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
It can
Two
be.
of you literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks
Whatever.
the blade
She
into
sinks the
your
blade into your chest
again.
again.
And again and again.
It's just like, fine, doom the world, see what I care.
The burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Love a bitch that'll just kill me.
Damn, you're really bad at doing this compared to the previous iteration.
Yeah.
Probably not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
Good.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath
She
you.
seems to really mean it this
You
time.
collapse to the floor. Your
Maybe
blood
our
pooling
perspective
around
of her
you,
is what
your limbs
influences her.
unresponsive.
Yeah.
The princess stares down at your
I'm getting
wounded
that
chest
vibe, too.
as tears carve rivulets of
The nicer I am
blood
to her, the less I assume evil of her, the less she is evil.
You can't just end
I mean, she
like
still
this.
does very, like, I'm gonna rip my fucking hands off.
That is true.
Rich
That is
coming
true.
from you.
As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel.
Damn, Zol. That was weak. Don't laugh at that. It doesn't deserve anything.
And at the end of that path...
Alright. Oh, we're gonna get the smitten guy, and I'm gonna hate it.
You're not wrong. You're probably not wrong.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You know, you say that.
Alright, just fucking ignore this bastard.
Oh, you.
Fuck you, baby.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
If only you knew what you...
Fucking hell, how did I know?
Excuse me?
Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved...
Oh, shut up.
brutally
I
take
hate
our
this
life
man.
last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
I hate this man.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to-
Everyone's just clowning on him.
The narrator. uttered
Shut up,
I
Smitten.
also smell my passions are too great so must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Similar.
Its stone walls.
Alright,
draped
let's see what
with
these
fine
bastards have to say
threaded
about the
tapestries.
fucking mirror.
A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm pretty sure it gave me the
The
option to
blade is
smash the
your
mirror a long time ago
You'll
once,
need
and
it
it
to
hasn't
do what is
since.
right.
Never again.
No, I think we
But
got
only
the
when it
other-
was in your way.
That's true.
Well, fuck
I'm just
the
gonna
knife.
approach the mirror. I don't even want to talk to him about it. I'm just gonna walk up
Walk
to
up
it.
to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This is not...
Yeah, the music is actually even more lighthearted this
Or
time.
at
Yeah.
least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Rick Grimes. Get a picture of
Reach
Rick
forward,
Grimes on the mirror.
Rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
But now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet
Shut
with a
up.
feather out of place.
Fuck this guy.
Feathers.
Fuck the blade.
Yeah, fuck it.
True.
The
It
door
seems
to the
taking the blade
basement
actually
closes,
really
revealing
dramatically
an
affects what
intricate
happens.
stairwell.
Yeah.
Gold-trimmed
Are we
carpet.
I mean, on my first run, I just figured, like, well, I'm probably not going to use it, but I want to have it with me as an option. But then as soon as I walked in, she was really suspicious, and then I decided to use
The
it.
princess lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft
Still a stone
voice
basement, but
carries
it
up the
seems
stairs.
pretty well, you know,
Hello?
adorned.
Is someone there?
Yeah.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful
up!
than last time.
I hope everyone keeps clowning on him.
Okay,
Is everyone cool if I just start skipping his dialogues?
He's like, bro, love,
If
come
it,
on.
It might have something important, like one time.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
Let's just speed read it, and if it's not
Just
important, skip
remember that her
Like
charms
halfway
are
through.
all part
That's what I was gonna do.
Just Gondor this bitch.
Gondor!
And we're going past that?
Downstairs and lock eyes.
Oh,
Oh.
no, they made her thick.
There's a heavy
She's got a
chain
nice dress
around
on.
her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your
She can't hear
unjust
you,
and
dumbass,
foul
and that's for the best.
imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you. Right?
Ha!
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
You know what? The narrator's alright in this
My
round.
dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Do you hear that?
Can we get a laugh
She
track
said
every
we're
time somebody
trash.
shits on the smitten?
And she called us a
I
hero.
did earlier.
That's
When I
what
said
goes
shut up,
a long
Smitten,
way
I did it.
between You, doesn't it? Back. You've been here before, haven't you?
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Can you just shut up?
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Pixar didn't happen.
Resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I don't know, it's gone fine so far.
But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady.
She's gonna stare at me or.
Now, hold on. If she
Well,
actually
she's squinting her
ended
eyes.
a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more
No,
certain
just-
that we must chase our
Get rid-
heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever
I'm
been.
sorry.
I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract
He's
you.
lost it.
I mean,
Shut up, smitten.
Oh, what happened after I died?
Yeah, sure.
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah, that's about right.
Did you end the world?
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Shut up.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Ooh,
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
that's what you think.
Mmm.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some
get a
horrid
friend
little
like
voice
me?
like him,
Ba-da-bum,
always trying to drive
Imagine
her
they
to
release a
violence.
second game where it's Get Saved.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
Nah.
And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Well, you threw me a knife last time, narrator.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch me.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
I'm not sure I follow.
Would you rather believe me? A
All right,
passionate
White
heart
Knight.
guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and can't do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Nah.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
Actually,
I
feel
would.
like he would.
I'd listen to him if I were you.
That is Sanji energy.
What are strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, that worked.
Approach the princess.
I can't believe this
gingerly
spin
slide
worked.
her hand. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Knives are for the kitchen.
What do you want to do?
We leave.
Don't ask a woman what she wants to do.
Wow. And we have our whole lives to figure out what to do
Sounds
next.
perfect.
The princess takes your hand.
No, just don't ask her where to get food.
Hopes of the entire
Fair enough.
world slipping through your
I can
fingers
compromise
as they
for that.
intertwine with yours.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Yeah, well, cry about it, bitch.
Completely shitting on the narrator.
Hey man, I went from narrator to joining up with Smitten here. That's just how bad you did.
What happens after we walk up the stairs? Isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Well, guess we're living our life in this
That's a
hole then.
familiar move.
Get some new material.
You should know.
Boo.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
And my boot.
True love nonsense. You just met her.
I mean, he's right.
Of course you wouldn't understand.
Not
Our passions
entirely.
run deeper than anything you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Yeah, but this is happier than what I was
I'm
dealing
just
with
along for the
before,
ride
so.
At this point.
We try together. I think we do it ourselves, we die. And if we do it together, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
What clicks? The door is open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Get fucked, narrator.
You and the princess.
I'm
make
getting
your
a
way
happy ending
upstairs,
this time.
And
The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table.
Shut the
and
fuck
slay
up,
her before
narrator.
It's too late.
Imagine if I just did that after all this.
You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes.
Correct,
Yes, I
madam.
suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? Across the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step out.
Romantic haze.
Level
Our
6.
happy ending at last.
I'm kind of surprised that worked.
We did it. What
Well,
should
the
we
world's
do
gonna
now?
end now.
Where did everything go?
It looks like the
Where did
narrator
he
isn't
go?
bluffing. Every time she gets out, the world kind of
Oh, is he
collapses
gone?
in on itself.
I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep.
Yeah, but every time I kill her, it goes bad too. So
Cole, is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She looks drunk.
She's cool. Quick, our feathers.
Don't worry about
Pop
that,
them
I'm sure
all
it's
and
fine.
give her a
Our
coat worthy of
feathers?
a princess.
Alright, Dehando.
there you go.
Every time that happens in the best of Blake, put this
No.
the fucking Dehando sound.
God damn it.
But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
You can just say trust me again.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yeah, well.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preview for one another? That hurts.
Well, the smitten did reveal we have feathers. You approach the mirror.
I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it.
What are we now?
The remains.
You've
Unraveled. Ooh. I don't know about that one, Chief.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
What has demonic or bird-like arms, feathers like a bird, but fucking is some kind of creature that can unravel?
A mummy that's also a harpy.
You are at the
I
cabin.
guess we could be a harpy.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Wow, one of you that isn't all bloody.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Get the fuck off my screen.
Fuck you, Sir Bog.
Oh, that was Bog.
Rhetorical.
That's funny.
I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No. Well, it seems that the things that I bring with me manifest themselves to some extent, so perhaps I should start just making statements about the world.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Well, they don't respawn, unlike us two.
Do you think anything's real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But
Yeah,
nothing
something left a while
cannot
ago, I
exist on
think.
its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Well, thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you.
Yeah.
We
And she
mold
make
her.
for a gentle heart.
That's a creepy way of saying that, but
Do not
it was more just I tried to actually be
She
nice
has
to her.
served her purpose.
How can we be nice to her without getting the same exact ending?
Exactly, I don't know. So I guess we're gonna have to see what else we can do.
Because if we take the knife, we get the skeptic guy who forces us to take the knife the second time.
Do you know what's going to happen?
But only if the skeptic is there.
That's one.
Do you know what's going to happen?
That's a long ass one.
Send me back. I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. Call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Well, for a bit there, I thought that you were her narrator, but, the answer seems to be against that. It doesn't... I don't know why, but I know.
Why is every option he does?
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Probably because it's the truth.
How many more vessels? Will she tell us?
Or maybe it's pretty clear that the narrator and the handed entity are at odds with each other.
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
The
And
next
then
one will be
gravity
the
pull
last.
the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Like an inflection point that causes the black hole to suck everything else up.
Well, we've come this
Stay
far.
here with her.
I mean, we've come this far, though.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
I've been disintegrating while I've been trying to make you better.
I will
So,
be here,
you know,
waiting for you.
do with that information as you will.
Everything goes dark and you die.
The mirror shattered.
That's pretty normal. Well,
One more time.
yeah, we're gonna celebrate. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Alright, it's time to dance.
I've always,
Wait, turn around and leave. What?
we've already done that. It cancels the run we're on. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch.
This doesn't matter anymore.
You make your
but
way up
if
the
you,
short
you
path
actually
to the
turn
cabin,
around and leave on
you'll
the
find the
chapter
princess
1,
for
it'll cause something else to happen.
Does the game close?
No.
Because that's what I was expecting to happen when I did it, which would have been very funny.
No, it actually causes a completely
warning
separate
before
event
you
to
go
happen.
any further.
Oh, damn.
She will lie.
Yeah,
She will
yeah,
cheat.
yeah, yeah.
She
You
will
will fucking lie, I know.
Our two choices,
Give me the
I
cabin.
think, are talk to her some more with the knife, maybe get a different ending, or don't try the
interior of
knife
the
and see
cabin
what
is
happens.
And
almost
when you get
we
the
have
knife.
tried it. We haven't
The
tried
air is
abandoning
stale
her yet.
and musty.
That
The
is
floor
true.
walls are painted in a fine
I don't know if that's a
layer of
good
dust.
thing, but
I don't know
Only
either.
furniture
it might also be better
is
than
a
killing
flame
her if that's the only other option.
Perched
Let's see if
on
it'll
the
even let me
table
not take the knife
is a
again.
pristine blade.
It might consider that all one ending and therefore not let me do it.
I think we need to get the hands.
But it's
thing.
possible to slay the princess even
The blade
afterwards.
is your
So
implement.
maybe it is.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
need
true.
If you want to do
Because I think we got the hands because it was a we didn't do what
You
she
got
wanted.
you got the hands because you tried to leave in chapter 2.
The door to
If
the
you try to
basement
leave in
creaks
chapter
open,
1, it causes a
revealing a
really hard to
staircase
happen.
faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
I don't know why they built it.
This
like
is
that.
an oppressive place.
Yeah, whatever.
The air feels heavy.
All right,
and
we
damp.
know what she's
A
doing.
hint of rot filtering
Yeah, it's
her
probably
voice
doing her a favor,
softly
I know.
ca-
Hello?
This
Okay, she's still nice.
hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you.
What are we doing this time? We got a lot more options.
Just checking in on you. Why don't we tell her I
Bye.
think I'm here to slay you?
I think that's what I did the first time.
Yeah, but she's nice now.
That's true. Let's do it.
You must have the wrong address.
Oh, that is new. Can you?
Great
Thank you.
job. You've given away the element of surprise.
Good luck,
Good
hero.
luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Or maybe we could just freestyle this one, see what happens.
How could someone
Yeah.
like this be a threat to anyone?
Freestyle it.
Begging you to stay focused.
Roll a dice. Let's
Not
for
like-
freestyle in this one.
Just start doing that like breakdance thing.
Hi. You were joking
Oh.
about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Maybe.
This is where I think we
We talked to her this time. I think this is the one where I accidentally just
Yeah.
clicked.
You're only making this.
I don't think this will change anything, but eventually it'll force us to choose something different from what we did. So let's see what happens.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Listen to him.
The hero
Walk the
generally
chains
seems
binding
okay.
the princess to the wall.
He seems
Give them
to
a
be
time.
the guy that just generally tries to do what
Their
seems
love
seems
like a
right.
good idea.
far
Yeah.
too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
What gave you that idea?
Maybe it's somewhere
Was it all the
upstairs.
other times when I didn't have the key?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left.
What if I just start strangling her?
somewhere.
She'll probably go
Domestic
demonic and
violence.
kill you.
Well,
Okay.
I don't have another option,
I'll
so
be
I'm
here.
going up the stairs again.
Good luck.
You attempt to make your way.
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of the
click,
place,
click, click.
With the door at the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
slammed
yeah,
shut.
yeah, yeah.
Is
Fuck you
someone
and
else
your
here?
door.
You make your way to the easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
What if we resist the
There's
first
something
time, but don't
panic
resist the
rising
second
in
time with the
princess's
knife?
voice.
Like, kill her
If we
but
could just get out of
begrudgingly?
these chains,
Yeah.
I know we could force our way out
That's a
here
decent
together.
option. I could go with that.
She's gonna fucking. No, yeah,
Then
there she goes.
hesitate.
Yeah, she goes gnawing her arm off again. My favorite cutscene.
I was gonna say that's the only grisly part of this entire run here.
Yeah.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
I mean, did you not remember the Blade arc?
Mm-hmm.
No,
It's
yeah.
a blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its
He
way
said
down
that's the
here,
only
but
grisly
there's
part
a
of
time
this
to
run.
strike.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
now.
yeah, this particular one.
Yeah.
Or we could use it to free her.
Or we could take the knife the second
We
time.
won't like what happens if you do that.
I don't.
We can either save her. So like, if we save her here, she kills us this run, and then we take the knife the second timing.
And kill her by being controlled by the narrator?
Maybe.
Well,
Fine.
I want the narrator to do it.
Against your better
I'm sorry, that face.
place the blade
Every time.
Dopey ass face.
The best one in the game.
just above the
She's just like, bitch, what the fuck you doing to my arm?
into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack
Nasty.
the bone of her arm.
Yeah.
Her limb falls.
Yeah,
She didn't so much know. She did. She smiles. How is she?
Thank you.
Approach the locked door.
Alright.
You won't have any of
I'd
her
say,
success
like,
approach
he's
you.
gonna
try
try.
to slay
Your
this
body
time.
Yeah,
steps
resist the first time and then kill her anyway.
Wait, because I think we only got one chance to resist our first.
No,
one.
it's resist.
No, there's 2 resists.
Okay.
But if we go till run 2
Mm-hmm.
and then take the knife with us,
forward.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't.
then the
watching.
narrator will force us to do it.
What are you doing?
I think. And that's what I want to see.
So.
Oh, I
we
literally
don't get
can't.
the option
Okay,
of-
well, we find out now.
Okay, no going back now.
Well, one way or another, the narrator forced us.
You gotta click.
Oh, right, sorry.
You bring the blade
Kill!
down to strike at the princess's heart,
I sure do.
but she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
She gonna change?
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Might be harder.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your rapid ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red.
You can't be serious
as her
that she
bloody
actually
oars
overpowered
rose
us this
into
time.
the fabric.
With one arm and
Yeah,
not the.
that one's kind of BS.
And while we had the
Managed to
jump on her.
inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right?
It can,
As much as
and
I
it
prefer
will.
for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
It's Jover.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I feel like we're gonna get cheated.
The witch.
Oh, that's new.
Alright,
You're on a path.
alright, Blake.
in the
Nice
woods,
or
and
evil?
at the end of that path,
I don't fucking
is
know,
a
my
cabin.
guy.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah. Let's walk there and see.
Alright.
Well, proceed to the cabin.
Alright, who do we got?
Warning, before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from
Suck me off.
Slaying her. Oh!
Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Ah, the opportunities.
Mm.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What if I want to do this wrong?
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Yep.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, the mirror just kind of.
Disappeared on its own. Yeah, I wanted to see what would
door
happen
to
if
the
I ignored the
basement
mirror.
creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your
Copper.
lungs are being coated in mud. with
Rip it out,
each
rip it
intake
out,
breath.
rip it out.
Rip the copper out of the
The
roots.
princess lives
Rip
here.
it out.
Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not nasty.
But
Hey.
you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Don't be mean to
I
me.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Nah, I think you're the one that's
Jesus.
confused, my guy.
Friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
I'd be surprised, but I'd be for it.
Sorry, the voice in my head made you.
Unless you
made me
slay her
kill you.
right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
That's where you're wrong.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Oh,
Damn. Burned.
You need
Damn.
to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess,
Not lay the
endlessly
princess.
debate about what to do with the princess.
not gay, the
Fine,
princess.
fine. You're the boss.
Damn.
Thank you.
Oh, what is she?
Descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape
What?
of the princess.
What the
in gloom.
fuck is she doing
She's
now?
huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are.
Oh no.
again, seeming
she a
to
cat
offer
girl?
a helping hand while lightly hiding the other behind your back.
Cat girl.
Fine. I'll play along for now.
Oh, she's playing along.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Hello.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
What tipped you off?
That's pretty sure. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to
But
be...
you were the opportunist, not the fucking
Do
sarcastic.
you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Sorry, the voices in my head made me do it.
I'm just glad we could put
Your
all
Honor,
this
I
behind
did it
us.
for the money.
Is it all behind us?
Damn.
Just focus on the task. at
Your
hand.
Honor,
don't
I just
care
really
if you
wanted to
leave
kill her.
And I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this.
His world
You
is
just
on
try
the
to make
line.
that your defense.
So I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's
Your
chat
Honor,
about
the
it
jazz
first.
hands
Maybe
made me
we could
kidnap
find a
her
little point
again.
where everyone's
I'm with the opportunist. Let's talk her up.
her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Nah, fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I seem to remember you being
Sorry
less of a
about
bitch.
last time.
I actually want to do sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Don't call me a
Well, if you're
monster.
sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay.
Okay. I get the sense maybe you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Okay.
Look, I know, things got messy the last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? Alright. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
So she can't
Seems to me
escape
like she's
until
offering
we
a
show up.
mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I feel like the narrator is a guy trying to convince a child to do homework.
Except the homework is morally dubious.
Ooh.
That didn't stop you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains
Stupid.
Oh,
fool
shit.
She's
smile.
fucking doing the ooh mouth.
God damn it! It is a cat girl.
She could have got.
God damn it.
Time. That sneaky little. A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to
Shut up.
pass
No,
those
you're the opportunist. You are not the smitten.
This is
Don't
why
go
she
there.
can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out.
Hey
Now
man, this is
stop her.
progress.
Why do I have a nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature.
Are you
If she
sure?
gets out of here, that's
I
it
mean,
for
she
the
kind of
world.
just wants to leave.
Yeah.
Even if that's true,
The
that
fact that
doesn't
reality
automatically mean
collapses
she's gonna
every
stab
time
us in
is
the
beyond
back.
the point.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
Hey.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Nah. Okay.
I gotta get out of here.
Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Understandable apprehension.
She
We're
never
cool though
breaks
now,
eye
right?
contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one that lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
It does not let me go,
You can't
typically.
have that.
Lets me come,
Anyone is
not
going to
go.
turn their back on anyone else. She's going to turn her back on us.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
In her defense, we are the one that stabbed her in the back last time.
This is true.
We may be in
So-
this together.
Maybe it is actually probably a better idea we lead.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last
That's what
time.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I guess there's
A lot
good
about
reasons
trusting
for
someone
doing it
who,
either
by
way.
their very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. But if you help her out of
She's
here,
just staring at us.
regret it.
Hey, blink, motherfucker!
Nah, there's a weird fucking cat in the basement.
Alright, let's get killed by this bitch.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you, watching every single thing.
That's
you
a really
do.
weird thing to say.
That's exactly
Backstabbing aside, that's a really weird thing to say.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer. than you'd
Sniffing your
like.
butthole.
Please stop. You're a cat, not a
I'm
dog.
only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is
Damn.
for you.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smart idea. Sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
I mean, I agree with that statement.
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown
Oh,
roots.
what a
You can hurt
fucking
yourself.
negative.
But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Don't say that. We're not out yet.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp
Yeah.
and piercing. The princess clawing at you.
Touche,
pulling
I
you
suppose.
down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Can we agree we're even now
You're
and
still in
move on
shock,
from this?
trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Crab mentality.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I did not this time.
pretty
Well,
sure-
technically, you are still alive.
I'm pretty sure this is mutually assured destruction here.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Yeah. All right, bitch. My bad.
We could have gone angry, distrusted, or just was trying to help you out.
It's funny because in this game, this choice probably matters.
Yeah.
We could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other. Hopefully, if there is a third cycle to this
Your
one,
hands have spilled my
this
blood.
will
And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move.
That's not.
Either me
Well,
or
I guess that's true on this run.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
But she would have seen the blade.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Also, you totally
Then
came up with that
we
just
would've
now
done it and we wouldn't
because
be stuck down here with
she
a
can't
broken-
hear the other narrators.
There's just one problem with that. And what's that?
She would have seen the knife.
She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
Yep.
Crab mentality.
You're
No matter
right,
what,
aren't
she
you?
would have killed us.
I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh,
Ho ho ho! So she's as bad as us.
something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Yes.
I don't consider that particularly funny.
Eyes
black
with
humor.
Intensity. Silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go.
Oh shit, she's about to cry.
Look on the bright
Heh.
side.
Maybe we'll have some time to talk this over now.
Sad cat moment.
Get the fucking cat.
Can we get the sad cat on her face? Thanks.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Okay.
Not if
That's
you
a
die
weird thing to
first.
say,
Is
but
that really what's going to happen?
hey,
Hello?
can we not do this next time, please?
Still there? What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Damn.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
So she didn't have to leave.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Oh, the Hondo. Honestly,
There is no escape. Dun 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 dun.
But
You don't get the chance to respond. Nor will you ever.
She's
It's
gone.
time to leave.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
because we have to see how this finally ends.
trust me.
You approach the mirror.
Your shit's all fucked up.
It doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach.
Only one thing left to do.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them move, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all.
Damn.
But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Oh.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack comes, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And
So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you part of me or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place?
A construct.
Oh.
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh. I don't know why he wants us to kill her.
Is there one for that?
I think keep scrolling, there's a ton.
There was one at the near the bottom.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
You can't kill
Despite
death.
how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Who made me? What am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
No.
Oh, I'm
Are
nothing
you?
like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
The other voices, perhaps?
So both the narrator and us are constructs of a god that is no longer here.
Has every narrator really been different?
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Get answers.
Of course.
Answers
That
are all
is
he's
my
good
both
for
What's
now.
the question you just asked?
I forget. I forgot.
God damn it, dude.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Yeah, well, you know, if you'd answer my questions to begin with, I wouldn't have to delete you slowly by asking them now.
Are you a part?
Oh, what is she?
Contains death.
Yeah, what is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Interesting.
Oh, so yeah, the way we perceived her was what she was doing. What? Well, that's a philosophical answer, number 3.
If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
An interesting philosophy.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
You're delusional.
Just insulting him is one of your questions.
What would it be like to live in a world without her?
interesting.
burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life.
That's not living. That's existing.
I mean, it's
There's a
kind of
cruel
like
irony to it all.
what some people consider
The only
heaven.
way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Oh, there was a us thing.
What?
There was one that had us in bold.
Let's look for
I'm skimming through the questions, my guy.
Oh, there it is. Does anyone else know about this? I don't know about us. Never mind. I think I read that one. I don't know why.
I don't wanna be
I just didn't notice it was bold before.
Yeah, why couldn't you have told me this from the start? Well, I don't know if I would have helped you destroy her, but I would have liked to have the information. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about small, but definitely not what she is. You know what? I'm gonna
As
ask
you
about
are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. That's why I had to
So
die.
the narrator wanted you to believe her to be a princess, so that she would appear as. It's also why he's been so cagey. I think we've only got 2 questions left.
Oh, there's a why did you make her a princess, but then we have that. And a slice of soggy bread. They know what you want.
A lot of good questions.
Yeah.
What if neither of us leaves this place?
Wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change.
That's life.
Everything would face oblivion. Until then, the clock ticks on.
Last question, make it count.
Death of the author, run out of questions.
Ooh. Why lie to him? Just be like,
Say nothing and watch him end.
I think you're out of time.
Few Chad answers to pick from this.
If you're going that way, this is a pretty Chad answer. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
what do you want to say?
I still don't fucking know, because if she is the concept of death, then, or contains the concept of death, then it seems reasonable that he would want her gone. However, it seems more like she is the concept of change, and death is just a part of that.
Yes,
We've
but-
been molding her through this whole game.
But the narrator seems convinced that if she is removed, then death will stop existing in
Yeah, but
our reality.
Life
Yeah.
needs death.
But then change also stops existing altogether. And I don't know if I agree with life needs death, but I definitely agree that life needs change. Things have to change.
Death is just a certain type of change, I suppose. But getting rid of death would effectively institute heaven on Earth. It's a difficult concept. suppose we don't have to decide just yet. We do have to decide what we want to tell him, though.
Yeah.
I have a theory. Maybe what we say here determines. Like, we leave it up in the air.
This might be important, so...
Yeah.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragmented glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. Nenaria was right. You're the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of races.
See to the cabin one last time.
When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find.
Well, shit.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know how
I
if I
can
can.
finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Faces.
Click.
It's
Yeah, it
been
is. I was just
so
looking at the faces.
long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I guess there's only 4 options.
Do you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Well,
I am a little quiet, but I don't
Names
know what
are
that
their
means.
attempts to capture that which cannot be
I
captured.
suppose we're
They
two
call me
nascent
the
gods
shifting
talking to
mound.
each other.
A pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I don't know about that. I did actively try to make you a better person.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I guess this really is the decision.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk to Ster. I still have so many questions and need answers before I can make a choice. I'll let you out. An entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked, if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time.
That's the way.
Change is to hold the
Yeah.
potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
I like these two.
I think I don't think violent. I don't think she's expecting you to do violence or anything. But I don't know.
I think she's asking you to reflect on what perspectives you've brought her.
Okay.
What is our opinion on the witch?
I think with Taui both could.
Yeah, that's how I felt while we were playing it, so I think that's the best choice.
There's always time.
But now it's showing us from her perspective.
Another player strikes a stake into your body.
Oh yeah, from her
And
perspective.
another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Oh.
That
think-
feeling never left me.
I think we need to interact with all of her
Then
forms.
there's no need for
Yeah.
you to fight with the end.
Let's not end anything
Whenever
early.
you're ready, we can leave together, hand in loving hand.
No, see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. To question everything is to deny proof of the reality that lies in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you did not live alone. You found me, and we held trust in each other for no reason than to believe in something that wasn't us.
How many runs did we do? 5?
Five.
Five. This is
Skepticism
number
turned to liberation.
Or-
But it
Which
required
one
was
major
this?
I don't think it's
This
in
is the-
order.
This is the
No,
one.
it's in reverse order.
Yeah, it is.
You
This
have
is the
no
one where
journey.
she cut her head off and trusted us to bring her
What
with
of
us.
those
Gotcha.
in spaces beyond? Would you erase the path ahead to hold everyone still?
Don't forget the history button.
Yeah, I actually want the history button on this one because if I can fucking see
There
it.
it is.
Because I did
Read
not.
it. I gotta read it again.
Cold skepticism turns to a quieter journey.
Though you have blossomed, you have no more journeys left to make. What of those in the spaces beyond? Would you erase the path ahead to hold everyone still? It's just a metaphor. I don't want to keep anyone still. How does the path matter if it always ends? I won't engage with this. I get it. There's no need for us. No, that's that one. What does the path matter if it always ends?
The path only ends when it becomes a new beginning. To see those seams as finality is to pass over them with closed eyes.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, and alive and dead, all at once. You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
Ooh,
The end gave the struggle meaning.
I think that's a good one.
It's either that one or the first one. It's definitely not this one.
I think it's this giving a struggle meaning.
We would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. Well, yeah, but if we're reflecting on how this one went, and if she is the embodiment of change, we need to talk about it. I know you think this one, Justin, because you fucking think that death is essential. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. I guess that's fine.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb. Brutality splashes you against the walls, but with stubborn defiance you rise again. And with the dance of our conflict, I was brought somewhere new. Without you, my world begins to small. Do you remember the moment of your triumph? Do you remember the feeling of your blade finally cutting me down? My defeat was a gift. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
No, I would agree with that to some extent. And we've both grown from it, haven't we?
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
What?
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I suppose this is the final choice, maybe?
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? How do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Slay the princess.
Right.
I was told you there was enough of you in me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. You think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That's probably what I'm going with, but I kind of do like this, though. That's just an explore option, so I'm gonna say it.
From my vantage
it's clear
point
that
that
the
I
explore
can see
option is
the
actually the
totality of truth.
Because the explore options definitely do change shit.
You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Is it?
Are you sure?
Sounds like somebody with a
You're
pretty
trying
narrow
to do
perspective.
it now. You don't have to do it alone.
Ooh,
The hero.
which hero are you?
That's what I'd say.
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
Okay.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Heh.
we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things? Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
Oh, that's what's outside.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Well, I suppose the only reasonable person I can trust is probably the hero.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us
Have we
more
still
options
decided
than
whether
not.
we want to let her go or kill her?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
He was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he? Stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Oh, right.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
What do we want to do, Blake?
What I would like to do is remove death without killing all of her, all of change. Because change is essential. But
Is death essential?
I don't know if that's even an option. Because if I sit with her, it might just fucking end.
Well, if you sit with her, then you go to the talking phase.
Yeah, but as we've seen from many, many attempts, the only way to end her is to do it quick. If I sit, I remove that option from the board.
Yes, but you were also, your character was more hesitant. Do you want a spoiler, or do you want to figure this out?
No, I want to do it myself. And now I'm going to click this because you said that. Are you the same as you are over there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
That would just put
Make
us
me
at the
send us
beginning
back
of the
to the
game.
beginning, before we woke up. before either of us saw the truth.
And eventually she would just get out.
Does she
Besides,
really do that?
she will try to trick us
Are
to
you
get
sure
out.
that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Well, resetting won't do that.
Or maybe it will. It's hard to tell from her answer.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
It's more likely than not.
I guess we could take the Bastion ending to things.
Yeah. How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the ending of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Oh.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
I think it's a little more complicated than like or dislike now.
I mean, you could just go back to being gods and be gods forever. I guess that's technically an option.
I don't think agreeing to our plan is very good. Just keep talking. There's got to be more. Unless there isn't.
What do you want to do, Blake? Do you want... I guess she's offering the chance to reset the game. Or, so we could A, reset the game. 2, go forward as gods together. Or 3,
That's
slay the
sweet.
princess.
But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
So I guess there's 3 options, Blake.
Is it too late to go back to being a god?
What do you think makes sense?
I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Damn.
She just wants me to go with her plan. We'd have to decide to do this every single time. Forever. Eventually it's going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Well, I think we've run out of options.
Okay.
Some more explorers. Could always click them.
But they change things, and I don't want to change things.
Yeah, the explorers do sometimes change things. Sometimes. Like I said, I don't know all
Okay.
the options.
If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Hey, I love you.
Well, I guess that's it.
You're on a
It really
path
is the beginning, huh?
woods,
Yeah.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Alright,
In the
nice.
basement of that cabin
Damn.
is a
So I
prince.
guess that's our
You're here
ending
to
for
slay
this
her.
stream.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, if you'd like to take the reins and see what's next, the game is pretty cheap on Steam. So, thank you for watching.
Interesting.
Good night.